Welcome back, guys. This is where we're at. We're getting so close. So this is about 7 levels left. And then we got a flat land on the base area of the castle. This doesn't include the extension. Let's look at this. Just to give you an idea of how close we are to being completely done. Like I said, this is not including the extension. This all will need to be dealt with this way too. But I'm going to be doing that at a later time. It's very exciting that we're this close to being done. You will notice one very strange thing here, however. This area right here is this behind me. It looks kind of cool, actually. I like it. This is actually what happens when you have a silverfish spawner. And you sit around the silverfish spawner to let it spawn for a while, too. So what happens is the silverfish will spawn, and it will find a hiding place. And it finds a hiding place in any cobblestone or normal stone. Now, it won't go in basalt or ore or anything else like that. It has to be a normal vanilla cobblestone or stone. They didn't even go in the mossy stone, which was kind of nice. So all of this that's remaining is pure silverfish, and each one contains at least 1 silverfish. I think most of them will actually hold 2. Now, you might be wondering, well, how did I figure out that these are silverfish? Well, they spawn a little bit, or when you pick them, they're a little bit slower to pick than normal stone. Here, let me use this one as an example. See how fast that was? Now look at this. Now I can just lightly tap it and you can see that it's barely going anywhere. Whereas lightly tapping this, you see it spreads to the edges really quickly. So let's drop this one. And this is what's happening a lot. We're getting a lot of different kinds of silverfish here. It's not just straight up vanilla silverfish. We're getting, I think it's special mobs has different types of silverfish. I don't really know what they all do. Also of note is there's a lot of silverfish that are infernal, like this one. And that makes, see, that one just hit, I'm pretty sure. And the other thing is that they're going off and they're resurrecting their buddies. Come back here. So when I spawn one, I get a whole bunch. And then they disappear. Actually, this is kind of interesting. When I got that one, I noticed that I think the sword actually killed it faster. That's interesting. Now, the one nice thing about Infernals is, with the silverfish, they're pretty easy to kill, and they drop nice things, like night. This one just gave me night vision. So, the Infernals do have their bonuses. Yeah, just normal swords. Come here, you asshole. So this is my task today, is to get rid of these freaking silverfish. It does pose the question. Now this probably isn't even going to get rid of all of them, because what's going to happen here is they're just gonna drop down, right? They're just gonna go down into the stone that's already here. And while I would like to think that I'm freaking awesome, I know better. I'm really bad at this game. And so this in particular is going to cause me some problems. So what I think we're going to do is, for these main ones, we're going to set a trap. Let's see. I want to set a trap with lava in particular. Let's go back to our main section on the other side of this river here. There's some lava, but we need more. More lava! Look at how close we are to this now. Like, it's pretty nice to be able to just walk over here without having to deal with the hills. Do I have... No. Alright, we need this. We're just gonna take that straight up. Now, it is nice that I can get a whole bunch of free stuff, but silverfish suck. They are not my least favorite. As previously mentioned, the cave spiders and jungle spiders, because they're basically the same thing, are easily my least favorite mob. My second least favorite mob is spiders. They freaking come out of nowhere and scare the living bejesus out of me every single time. I swear to God. Nothing scares me like the spiderkin in this game. But I would probably rate silverfish as my third least favorite, largely just because they're difficult to target. So what we're going to do, I want to get I actually put this in my box because I didn't think I was going to use it today. But what we're going to do is we're going to create a pit underneath all of these silverfish. I'll do a small one over here just to kind of give you guys an idea of what we're doing. And using these tools is actually really nice for this sort of idea, because I can find one or two bricks, and it'll get a whole bunch of them for me. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just place that down. How's our nighttime going? Can I pull this directly out? I think I can. Yep. I think I can. And we're just gonna cover this with lava all over the place. This is kind of cheaty, and I'm not going to get anything out of it. I've killed a whole bunch of these actually in mining this and killing off that silverfish mine. I've gotten a lot of silverfish heads and silverfish scales, and I don't really find a need to have them. I'm sure at some point I also have. If you don't remember, I did actually pull up the silverfish spawner, and I actually have the spawner. So if I ever wanted to have silverfish again, I can just put them in the take out the spawner, place it again somewhere else, and I can get silverfish all over the place. We're gonna go to bed real quick here. Man, I wish I could run faster. And look, just in this episode alone, I've killed 6 or 7 different silverfish, and got these 2 new boots. I've also gotten, you should come over here. Let's come over here. All of this armor, some of the tools too, and I think I have another chest back at home full of armor that I got out of killing these. And all the armor I'm wearing too is all from silverfish. I did initially enchant some, but I never even used that enchanted stuff. I just used the silverfish stuff because it's here. Alright. Hey! Hey! A-hole! Who said that you could come here? What the hell? Where did you come from? He must have followed me from the forest. I mean, as long as I was sitting there in the dark time, I'm sure I got a whole bunch of spawns. But yeah, I got 15 silverfish scales. I don't know what a silverfish scale does. It's from Gany's Nether, or Surface, or something. It's a Gany's mod. I'm not entirely sure what it does for me yet, but it does something, I'm sure. Alright, let's go ahead. See? Dead. This is a very effective way to get rid of unwanted silverfish. Uh-oh. We got a liver. So it's not perfect. We are getting them out and about. Because they're calling their friends out. Let's go kill these guys. Holy crap! Look at how many there are now. Jeez. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think this is gonna do a great job at getting rid of my silverfish problem. But it's gonna get rid of some of my silverfish problem. I've become an expert silverfish slayer. Nice. This guy is tough. He is not taking damage. Dang it. I think I lost a couple in here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back through and get them out. This is kind of funny. Because now they're just on this level instead of that level. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead. What I should do is I should start from the outsides and work my way in. That way, I think I messed that up a little bit by just doing it. You get a source. I think the problem was I found a silverfish that wasn't dying in here. He was just kind of swimming around, and that guy was calling him. I'm a little scared of that one. Let's see how this works. And if it works okay, I think I'm gonna clear out some of these edge ones, and then we'll cut back in for that centerpiece. Bye-bye. Yeah, that worked pretty well. Didn't get too many stragglers. Alright, I'm gonna cut out at this point, and we will see you guys in a bit. This is kind of scary. Especially when you got Infernals, because those guys got knockback sometimes. Oh, I did learn a lesson. Make sure you got water nearby, because I have died once and almost died a second time fairly recently here. I've decided that this might be a good way to go. Sometimes it's hard to get these things. I mean, look at this. It's just amazing just to watching them drop. There you guys go. You're helping out. You good little boys. Good boys. Oh, that one called more. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's take this over. This over here, I had lava sitting right there. Turns out lava kind of warm. A little bit. Not much. Just a little bit. Kind of warm. Don't generally want to go for a dip. I like warm, you know. Warm's cool. You gonna come? You gonna make it? Here. Come on. Holy crap. Here they come. You're still alive? How are you still alive? Are you, like, protected? Nice, nice. Ooh, this is a natural hunger. You know, generally speaking, I don't want that. Hey, stop attacking me. I don't want you to attack me. I was looking at something. Looking at something. This is very rude. Don't like... I'm gonna delete that. Because I don't need the reminder that I died. I know I died. You don't have to tell me. Stop telling me. Let's see. You know, I thought that you could, like, hear Silverfish. Couldn't you hear Silverfish? Didn't that used to be a thing? Like, even when they're in the zones, you could kind of hear them chirping or something. Wasn't that a thing? Am I just making this up? I might be making this up. I don't really remember. Put it there. I kind of want to get that middle section right there. I'm going to go the long way around. Take the long way home. Yeah, that is a silverfish. Alright. So, we're going back to the platform idea. I don't care what you say, that seems safer. Actually, I need to place one more over here. I don't like that middle section right there. I don't think they can jump up that distance. Using limestone because I don't really have a use for limestone. Bye-bye. Yeah, it does seem like every block has two. I'm gonna hide from that guy a little bit. I seem to be getting two messages about them dying rather than one, so I do think every block has two silverfish in it. Holy crap! See? He poisoned me straight out the gate. That just not called for, guys. I mean, here I'm trying to do this nice thing for you guys. I'm giving you guys a nice warm bath. There's no bad here, right? Like, being very nice to you guys. Uh-oh. That could be a problem. Yes, it could. That guy has alchemy on him, so he's acting like a witch, and he's throwing shit at me. And he's calling all his friends. That's kind of a problem, because where they are now is hidden. Like, I know where they all are. I can deal with them all. Ah, freaking A. Alright, we might need to back off. Oh! We're in trouble, guys. Where the hell are we? Look at where I am on health. Me dropping that lava probably just saved my life. There's no way I would have survived that, but that almost instantly got rid of the Infernal Mob. Whoa, 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 whoa. Run away! Run away! Where's my water? Oh! That was deeper water than I thought I had. You know, I'm surprised that hasn't happened more often of me getting sucked into the lava. I know they've tried many a times, but none were actually successful before that one. And he almost got me. Whoa. Gosh, I hate this night vision. I can never tell what time of day it is. Ever since I got that night vision thing, they've been, like, I've been staying out so that things have been getting spawned in the area, and I've been having to deal with zombies and skeletons and creepers and stuff. This is... I might have... Yeah, I have a few more on the outskirts of this, but this is primarily all I got left right now. Is this center area. I think this, you know... I'm not a huge fan of the fact that I did this via lava like this. But for time's sake, and safety for that matter, this really was a very good idea by me, because I could not have done this anywhere near as fast as I did if not for the lava. Like, this would have taken forever had I just gone and done this manually. So, as sad as it was for me to do it this way, it was a great thing for me to do. That one right there that just died, that was actually the highest level Infernal that I got. And from those ones, actually, I believe you can get diamond gear, which would have been pretty awesome. But they're also, like, they have 6 or 7 different effects, so they're really difficult to kill. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Well, guys, thanks for watching this weird Silverfish episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. There's another one. Actually, I'm just going to kill it old school. I had a lot of fun with the Silverfish. Even though it was kind of weird and random, it offered a change of pace for me. I've actually been, I mean, if you guys couldn't tell from the beginning of this episode, I've been saving these Silverfish for a long, long time, and I've been looking at them going, I gotta save that for an actual episode. I can't just do them. I've actually been wanting to kill them off for a while. So it was fun for me to finally be able to get there and do it. Oh, gonna have one last fling, apparently. Alright, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. This is Razakius signing off. Bye-bye.